this is what I came across. I got the socket, my breaker bar, which I don't have an impact. I am working on getting the air compressor down here to get it hooked up. Like I said, I'm working at getting the garage set up so I can work on the vehicles. Like I work on my truck, my wife's car, my granddaughter's car, my daughter's car. So, but I don't want to put it in gear and it moves. I can't figure a way. I mean, I could probably put a bar between the studs to hold it steady and try it that way, but then possibility of breaking the studs, which they're going to get changed out anyways, but you can't change the studs out because the backing plate is on. So the backing plate has to, you got to pull the hub to change these, or you drill a hole in your backing plate, which I'm not going to do. Some guys have. Nope, not me. So let me figure out how I can get this off. Okay, this is the contraption I came up with. I got a new light, work light too. So $10 at dollar store. It's a LED, and turn it off before you get blinded. 2 LEDs, props up. You can hang it. You can just use one, both directions. The handles separate, make a stand. Yeah, made by Bell's Hell, whoever the hell they are. But yeah, I think it'll work good for what I need. Okay, that's the contraption I came up with. I had to use a little stool and a breaker bar. Like I said, if I bust the studs, I bust the studs. I don't care. I'm replacing them with bigger, thicker studs. It's just safer. I put a cheater pipe on it. There we go. Yes. Nice. Oh, I still need that. Get my legs out of the way. Then the fun part is getting that off. I do not have a puller, which it's splined, so I gotta come up with a way to get it off. Well, you know, right? Fun. Okay. Well, we can still do other things, which I said I'm going to be replacing the bushings back here at the spring, and the trunnion. I do not have bushings for the shocks, but we'll see what shape they're in when we get to it. I still got to remove this hose, which the pipe only goes about 6 inches, and then down to the T in the frame, so it's right there. So that's nice. Easy. It should be easy to get to. I am going to attempt to let us slip that back on there for now so I don't lose it. Get some things out of the way. Like half these tools are in my road. So let's work on that the top spring bolt. There we go. Now that nut's spinning. I'm freaking left-handed, so, or right-handed. As you see, I coated the inner wheel wells with some undercoating, which will get another coat before it's all said and done with. It'd be nice to get that air compressor going in there. Air tools would be so much nicer. Okay, got that off. Now the question is, will it drive out? Which I doubt. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Can I get behind it? I don't have a punch here. I should have grabbed one. A drift, which I do have. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're making some headway. That's better. That fits a lot better. And that's not... I probably will need to take some pressure off the spring. Because I almost bet that's what's holding it up. Let me figure something out here. Okay, I found a bolt that's smaller than that. Let's see if we can drive that out of there. I don't want to get this pinched in there now. Yeah, see? Just like I said. Well, at least we got it out. Put the nut back with it so it won't get lost and set it over here. Let's see if we can pry somehow. I don't want to bend shit. There we go. So that's good. Let's see if we can get this shock. I already broke it loose with the hammer, just in case I had to get up and go some. Get another tool, which pretty well can happen. You know, since I'm in here, doing all this, I might as well replace that shock. Replace the one on the other side, because if you remember back in the, I can't remember what video it was, the inspection video, that This one's blue, that one's black. That might be just covered with grime, but you know, might as well put new shocks on. They're cheap. I think I get a set of them for like 20-25 bucks. So now I'm just going to move that over there so it's out of the way and see if I can get up top here. Okay, yes, I was able to break it loose. Now hopefully, yeah, I knew that nut would start turning. And I don't have a opening wrench big enough here, which I don't want to get back up to go get. So we'll just use a pair of channel locks. Made in Meadville, Pennsylvania. My boy works there. He ought to get me a set of channel lock tools for all the tools that he's kept over the years. It'd be kind of a nice thing to do. I ain't gonna hold my breath. Now, and I know I can't get in there with my hands. It's a tight little spot. I am kind of surprised at how easily some of these bolts are coming loose. Now I'm probably just freaking jinxing myself, you know. Well, yeah, it's working its way out. It's going to take a little time. Air ratchet. I miss my air ratchet. My end pack. I miss that. 3/8 and 1/2 inch. We're going to make sure I get those. There we go. Freaking nice. Yeah. Pretty clean for being in there. I wonder I'll be replacing the bushings, which these bushings look pretty damn good. What is that? An Armstrong. Never heard of it. Super blue. Huh. Okay. So let's work at getting that off the bottom. Take that washer off. Don't lose that, Greg. Move some of this tools out of your way. I got a habit of doing that. That came off nicely. And the bushing is kind of boogered on the bottom on one side, so might just, like I said, see how good they are. No good, because the state should rebound. Junk. Okay. So now, next is the trailing arm, and then this will just roll away to where I can get to the bushing for the spring. Can't get this ratchet in behind the backing plate, So I guess we're going to do it this way. Boy, I really like this. How easily these are busting loose. If I can keep that on that. I just don't want to jinx myself. But you know how that works. It's going to happen sooner or freaking later. It will. Now I can't get a wrench out. There we go. And again, how are we going to pull that? Let's do the front. Boy, I think the old girl is liking getting some attention. So she's cooperating. Gotta give this car a name too. I was thinking Jade. That or Emmy for Emerald. What do you guys think? Let me know. Oh, come on. Go back on. Quit being a bear. Having a lift would be freaking nice. Maybe one of you guys will donate a little scissor lift just to lift it about about 4 feet more in the air to where it don't touch the ceiling. But yeah, I doubt that. Yeah. That looks like a virtually new boat. You know, I kind of wonder if this guy did the bushings at one time, because I got bushings that came with the car. Oh, there's a washer. Don't want to lose that. Put that with that boat. I try to keep everything pretty much organized, you know. I better put that washer for the shock on the shock bolt. Well, that wasn't the shock bolt. That's the bottom shock bolt. Yeah, that goes right there. All right, this is the spring bolt, so we'll put that back on there. Now, and then I thought for sure it would pivot. It should. It's only one bolt to pivot now. That's where the trunnion is. So it's got to. Unless the trunnion is seized, which I still got to pull that apart. So, you know, I'm thinking I'll probably still have to pull it from the depth, because if I want to rebuild this trunnion, I'm going to need to somehow, look how easy that came undone. we'll see. Yeah, they are junk. They are just falling up, crumbling. Look at that, just crumbling. So I'm glad I did take this apart, but I'm glad it came apart so easy. Which, that's cool. These will get cleaned up and painted. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Let me move that out of the way. And see what we can do about get that to move, because that should pivot, because that's one of the pivot points. That's probably why the car rides so rough. The trunnions are froze up. Look at that. Yep, so now we can get to that too, but like I said, I'm going to pull this. Okay, guys, well, we are giving up for today. I'm going to have to pull the whole unit out, disconnect it from the diff, to be able to get those trunnion bolts out. And I might as well do this side at the same time. Tear that down, get it out, and then I can just do it all at once. Take it over to my garage, use the vise, and get it all apart, rebuilt, bring it back over. But like I said, I want to get the vise hooked up in here. I need to get my air compressor over here, get that fired up so I can run my air tools. Yes, I do have air tools. I used to be a mechanic years back in the garage. A couple garages, but here and there, and then back to driving truck and mechanic, and driving truck and mechanic. But hey, I do appreciate you guys stopping by. If you like this kind of stuff, give me a big thumbs up, not the finger. Hey, click the subscription button. I don't know why, it's right down there. And I don't understand why you guys, 94% of you guys are not subscribed to my channel. If you like this kind of content, click the subscription button, mash the bell notification. That lets you know that I post new content. So leave a comment. It's an easy way for me to find your channel, what you think and what I should be doing, what I shouldn't do. Help me out here. But I guess we will see you on the next adventure.